Are you struggling to convert your dreams to reality? Welcome to my channel where optimism leads to positive outcomes. Join me on a journey to unravel the reasons why people abandon their God-given dreams. Have you ever had a brilliant idea that you just knew could change the world, but somehow it never seemed to make it out of your head and into the real world? We've all been there at some point, right? You're not alone. We start out with a clear vision of what we want to achieve, only to lose steam and eventually abandon our goals. But what drives this trend? What makes people surrender to the status quo and forget about the dreams they once had? Truth is, most dreamers struggle to turn their ideas into reality. And today, I want to explore why that is. Do you know the difference between a dreamer and a doer? Talent? Nope. Resources? Nope. And it is not luck. It is action. If you've been stuck in the land of someday, then this message is for you. We all have the dreams, visions of a better future, a purpose we long to fulfill, or a calling we can't ignore. But here's the harsh truth. Most people will never see their dreams come to life. But why? Because dream is easy. Doing, they say, is hard. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 4 says, "The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied." There is need to wake up from the bed of dreams and walk into the real world where actions are needed to turn dreams into reality. Can you close your eyes and think of your biggest dream? Now ask yourself, why hasn't it yet happened? Lack of planning is a major reason why so many dreamers fail. Luke chapter 14 verse 28 says, "For which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it?" When we are caught up in the excitement of a new idea, it's easy to dive in head first without thinking things through. Lack of planning can be a result of impatience or ignorance. We might think that we can just wing it and figure things out as we go. But the truth is, that approach rarely leads to success. Next to this is lack of clarity. If you don't know where you're going, any road will claim to lead you there. You need to define your dream. Another common pitfall is fear of failure. Fear whispers, "What if you try and fail?" But I challenge you today. What if you try and succeed? I know it's natural to be afraid of taking risks. But if we let the fear hold us back, we'll never achieve our dreams. Then there is procrastination, the ultimate dream killer. We might tell ourselves that we're just taking a break or that we need to do more research. But really, we just want to avoid the hard work that's necessary to bring our ideas to life. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 10 says, "A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you as an armed man." You've convinced yourself you'll start tomorrow. Let me ask you this. How many tomorrows have already passed? Another reason is perfectionism. You think you need the perfect time, the perfect resources, or the perfect plan. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 4 says, Whosoever watches the wind will not plant. Whosoever looks at the clouds will not reap. Newsflash, perfectionism is just a myth. What about comfort zones? Staying where you feel safe. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 13 says, the sluggard says, there is a lion outside, I shall be killed in the streets. Truth is, nothing grows in the comfort zones. Sometimes it is the lack of support, no one cheering you on to keep you motivated. Other times, it is a societal pressure. The pressure to conform, the pressure to fit in, to follow the rules, to do what is expected of you. Or it may be comparison. When you focus on someone else's journey, you will definitely forget your own. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 12. But they, measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves, are not wise. Finally, it could be distractions, uncontrolled media time, new gears and gadgets, Netflix binges, and excuses are terrible enemies that drain your time and energy. Imagine if Thomas Edison had let fear of failure hold him back from inventing the light bulb. Imagine if Steve Jobs had given up on his idea for the iPhone because it seemed too impossible. The truth is, every successful person has had to overcome obstacles and push through challenges. For example, I remember when I first started trying to create videos for YouTube, I was terrified of being on camera and I worried that nobody would watch my videos. But I didn't let that fear hold me back. Instead, I pushed through, and slowly but surely, I started to build an audience. So, what's the secret to overcoming these obstacles and turning our dreams into reality? In my experience, it comes down to one thing: taking action. It is easy to get caught up in planning and preparation, but at some point, we just have to take the leap of faith and start doing. We might not know exactly what it's going to be, how it's going to work out, but that's okay. The important thing is that we are moving forward, taking action, and making progress. You know what? Tonight before you sleep, write down one thing you can do to get closer to your dreams. They say small steps build momentum. Remember, turning dreams into reality takes time. It takes effort and perseverance. It is not always easy, but your dreams are worth fighting for. What if I told you that there is a roadmap to turn your dreams into reality? Be sure to subscribe and check out my next video where I'll be sharing the practical 3 steps that you have been missing. If you've struggled to turn your ideas into reality, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay blessed till I come again your way. God bless you.